that your cans are ready and up in the air, as we are starting with DreamEaters against Team Unique, and DreamEater squad is going to start on the CT side of Nuke.
Yeah. Pop flash towards the A bomb site. Fanatroka already pushing there. Squeaky. Fast trade on the A bomb site, and now Karad's actually joining with a second. Speeduck picks off another one, and then 2v4 for DreamEaters. Make a 2v4. Yeah, make it a 1v4.
That was a really nice hold there by DreamEaters, managing to dispose of 4 players by Team Unique, and now Fenvicious not really able to find anything. So almost a clean sweep, coming in only losing 1 player in the whole process, and yeah, a much needed start for the Russian team, DreamEaters. Both teams are Russian.
Yeah, both teams are Russian. DreamEaters completely Russian, and Robin and Andu not being Russian, actually, from Belarus and from
Latvia.
Yeah.
The Latvian youngster. He has been playing quite well throughout the whole tournament, just showing that he is one of those players who actually deserve the chance to play with some of the experienced players, mostly like Fanatroka, who had a great day yesterday in their consolidation final against Chaos.
Yeah, that Cash game, 39 kills in regulation. Pushing his team to victory there on Cash.
Yeah, definitely. Unique did lose the Robin in the initial part of the round, but still have 3 Deagles to work with and try to. And they've been kind of adding to this different buy, just going for a Deagle in the second round so they can actually, you know, eco in the next one, maybe even force some pistol. But in the third round, they just go for a full investment, getting all they need. Off on their Star Hopper, who got 1 kill but got instantly traded by Krad. Kinky gets 1 more, and now it's all on Undo, who has a Glock, and not really much to hope for in this round.
Can he find something with a P250 that he picked up from the ground? 30 seconds left. There's going to be a duel right about now, and Crowd gets another kill. He's already on 5. One of the standout players for this team.
Yeah, definitely. I have a feeling that DreamEaters have, you know, 5 players that each one of them can actually push the distance and get the numbers.
Yeah.
So just the question is if they will be able to get at least 2 or 3 of them to get to that level during this series, because they definitely need it. Team Unique is a type of team that has been relying on the strategical approach, just playing slower, playing off their own star players. And DreamEaters, you know, they're still undefeated, but they did lose a map in a single series that they played.
Yeah, so they can't really make it clean, but they get the win. That's the most important part. Good utility usage here from Sviat. Just as the smokes come outside, he throws in a Molotov to just prevent the
failed
tease.
molly there.
Yeah, and this is actually pretty good for Sviat. He can see over this, actually gets a dink on Pasha Nojan. Doesn't overextend, but now with this flashbang coming in, it's a nice double spray down from Sviat. Nice team play there from DreamEaters.
Yeah, it kind of seems that Unique sticked a bit too long in that corridor next to the red box, and they will be punished for it, losing Pasha Nojan Fanatroka. And there's still a bit indecisive on where to go next. It seems like he did pick ramp to go to.
Even another kind of failed smoke, it seems. You want that to go just a bit deeper, if I'm not mistaken, because this isn't really working as a one-way here for Undo.
Maybe when it fades, it should be a bit easier for him, but Speed also failed the smoke, and that now can actually use this, but yeah, Speed still gets the kill with that AUG. Fenvicious trades it. Now they still need to find 1 player there. That's Kinky who's playing off the smoke. He won't be able to get the kill, and Robin trading it, but now both the players of Team Unique are low HP, and we got only 5 seconds left, so not really a way.
Will go down. No. No, with Sviat there. Surely won't. And yeah, good recovery there by Team Unique in the mid round, but not able to actually get anything done in the end. T-Coach, there's a terrorist coach on the server by Team Unique called Nook, someone we didn't see earlier.
Yeah, maybe the edge they need actually to defeat DreamEaters this time around. But they go for an interesting approach when it comes to picking maps, and they haven't really started well here on their own map pick. Just
just talking about the maps. So for the people that maybe didn't watch the last series that we watched a couple of days ago, it started on Dust 2, pick of DreamEaters, who have a undefeated record on it, 10 maps I think played, and of course they won that as well. And then it went on to Mirage, if I'm not mistaken, which was the pick from Team Unique, but they only managed to win it in overtime. And then Inferno was a decider that was won convincingly by DreamEaters. And this time the veto was quite different because Team Unique banned Dust 2. And that means that the Overpass was open for DreamEaters to pick, and Team Unique have 0 maps of Overpass played, so that is obviously a risk that they wanted to take, and they also picked Nuke instead of Mirage to kind of change that. So
do you think that Nuke is mandatory for Team Unique to get if they want to take this series?
Probably, yeah. I mean, considering they don't have any maps played on Overpass, I can't really give them an edge on that map.
It is a map that kind of relies on team play mostly, since
it is a pretty complicated map. I mean, you can't play it simply, but if that simple thing doesn't work,
you need to have those set takes for each of the corridors in the map. So, for example, if you are taking underpass on overpass, you have to have a set sail of nades to get them, and that can be tough for a team that doesn't play too much. But yeah, let's stick to Nuke right now, as we are going to head to overpass later anyway.
Yeah, the T's have sent Robin down into secret, and the rest of them are still waiting outside. So it's a bit of a slower approach here. Undo playing this anchoring position in towards ramp.
Like on every map,
like on every map, yeah. Playing this kind of...
Once again fails that smoke. So I'm not sure if he's kind of used to playing.
Yeah, I mean... Team Unique doesn't have a lot of Nuke maps played either, so I'm pretty sure it's towards the bottom of their map pool. However, here we have some action going on towards B. Shroud is here alone with the MP9, but the rotations are coming in.
Maybe he got spotted. I think Pasha spotted his, but he's gonna go down. Speed adds to kill Forrester, adding one more, and then leaving Team Unique with 4 players, and they only have 10 seconds to work with. Robin gets one, but I think this one
is a GG.
Tough, yeah. Not really time for Team Unique to calm down and just over calculating with the clock there.
Yeah, they're probably hoping that they'll get out on the B bomb site a bit easier, so they left the players in the back to have good afterplant positions, but the rotations came in and they're locked down. Not even a smoke used towards the lower bomb site to allow that plant or something like that. Good play from DreamEaters, not overextending, and Unique just a bit slow there. But they can afford to buy, so maybe they have more luck in this one.
Let's see what they can actually do with 5 rifles coming in. Now up on their star hopper Fanatroka, and the only hopper. I mean, we did see a few of the players picking up, like Fen and Robin, but yeah. Oh, Kiki uses the smoke on Undo, drops him down.
Yeah. The ramp has been holding strong. Sviat here just spotting with the edge. And good play there to just delay as much as possible, and smoke coming in to add a bit more time. Oh, a rotation towards A, but Speedak is there, and Forrester gets a pick as well. He's actually done the full flank. After killing Undo on ramp, they realized that that part of the map, the lobby is clear, and Forrester got a free pick. Sviat now, and Forrester...
Flawless round there coming in for DreamEaters. Just looking strong on this CT side of Nuke, not really given any chance to Team Unique to pick it up. And if you consider it, not a single round was even close.
Yeah, not even close. I mean, the pistol, nah, actually never. Forget it. That wasn't even close. So, not really decisive on Team Unique side. It seems like whenever there's something thrown at them, they just slow down so much that they don't actually get anywhere, and Speedak there with the up kill.
No smoke that that covers the part, and it's now it comes, but it is a failed one. So once again, kill is coming in.
Yeah, I think it was the Molotov to cancel it out from the city side, that they just throw outside, and if the smoke hits it, it blooms early. So there's a gap for the upper to get a kill just like that.
Poor Robin there. Just jumping in first and dying. And now Fanatroka 1v5 with the Deke. Maybe he can actually try and just simply find some kills to damage the economy of the CTs. Gets one. Still don't see Sviat, that's 12k. So that doesn't really matter. Now he's almost on 60.
Yeah,
So
the money on the city side is out of control already.
They won't be missing it.
Sviat is missing 50 bucks to be on 16k.
Yeah.
And it's only round 7.
Now he dropped the gun, so
yeah, he's gonna
the money
balance it
doesn't
out.
go to waste. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to be on 16k just so the money you get isn't capped out, since you can't have more than 16k. Even though that's kind of a random number. Like, why? Why does that even exist?
1.6.
Hey, 16k. 16 rounds.
Yeah.
Speedak actually going for an aggressive play here with the op. Actually gets flashed and falls back. So Undo doing good work there to not overextend, doing classic Undo plays. And Grad actually gets a pick over there in Squeaky, but that's through the smoke.
Yeah. Once again, an opening coming in for DreamEaters, and now they can actually stay put and wait for the teaser round. Not really any point just peeking them and trying to get for those duels when you already get the entry.
Yeah, Kinky just dropped a smoke here on ramp, and after that he's going to be probably playing a bit more passive.
Yeah, I mean, all he needs to do is simply fall back if they start coming into ramp.
Yeah.
The clock is on 50, so even when they start coming in, it will still be kind of close.
Yeah, Speedak still has a molly, though he won't be in position to stop any rushes. There are 40 seconds left, only now the T pushing towards the lower bomb site. The ramp is still under control. This is too strong from DreamEaters, definitely. Kinky can just get one kill, fall off. That's what he's gonna do, playtime. Speedak already on the rotation. So slow, and no penetration from the Team Unique side.
All 5 players surviving there for now. Fanatroka gets one at least, but yeah, he's just propelling to go for a save. Not really any point coming in, and once again they're too indecisive on what to do next.
Yeah,
they don't even have any map control, so maybe if they went for a, I don't know, a fast ramp push, because Kinky is playing all alone there. He gets some initial help by Speedak, who pulls this up for maybe 20 seconds and then goes back.
Yeah, they definitely need to be more decisive, maybe towards ramp. That is a position that when you challenge it, CTs really quickly just fall off. So you can get that and then rotate back and try to do some outside control. Meanwhile, 2 players from Team Unique still on 0 kills. It just shows how one-sided this map has been.
And DreamEaters, I mean, as a team that's kind of, you know, has players that aren't that known in the CSGO community, looking quite dominant here. So definitely a team that has a lot of prospect, just judging from this performance in this tournament.
Yeah, the thing is, it's kind of good for them that they're all on a similar level. Oh, Crowd just catches Fanatroka off guard there. He tries to go for this pick towards inner, and still Team Unique are not doing anything. They're just too scared to actually go for a play together somewhere. And this 1v1 duel doesn't work out. But yeah, going back to what you said, it's good for them as a team currently, but at the same time you kind of want, as an outside observer, you want to see a one player popping off, and then you can see, okay, this guy maybe has potential to go somewhere else, but at the same time maybe this is like a
good thing.
Yeah, maybe it's like a Vega Squadron or something like that. You have these teams that come together, and then together they can reach a new level. It's not really that common, but maybe DreamEaters are gonna be that next team.
Yeah, maybe that's a good thing, because I mean, those top towers cannot really, you know, approach one of their players.
Yeah.
Because it is like a collective.
And just another lockdown. Nothing happening there from Team Unique. They went for one duel towards that was Fanatroka with that op posting on upper, but then he just got picked from lower and died. And after that, they were just waiting.
Yeah.
Not much. And yeah, the pause.
Finally.
Finally.
I mean, it's 9-0, and I mean, still getting, you know, to up to 4 to 5 rounds, and you can work your way if you get the pistol. So, but you know, if you're the team coach of Unique, you said they had one, but if it was your position, what would you tell the players?
I'd call something a bit more decisive, a bit quicker, and maybe give a clear idea of what they are going to do in the round. Let's say if it is ramp, go there after 20 seconds, try to get the trade, and then fall back and have one guy lurking outside just to have that map control, and then decide to push, let's say, one side.
That's probably something that DreamEaters will even expect. Because, I mean, they have been playing kind of passive, not really pushing it anywhere, basically.
Yeah, but potentially they're going to go... I mean, A execute is also an option, but the thing is, DreamEaters have that much money that they have every Molotov smoke nade available to them, so it's not great to go on an A execute against that. This is just an semi-eco, semi-buy. Pashanos, of course, full buying in, but the others on the Eagles. Fanatroka gets tagged down pretty low already.
And let's see if Pashanos is going to be the player that makes the difference here. He's on top of main now, and he will be the one leading the charge to wherever they decide to go next. And slow take outside, and DreamEaters are not contested them. Now Speed gets a kill on Robin, and once again he's playing that passive position. Crowd gets one, but Pashanos trades it. And now Fen going down. I mean, that's the position of Speedak in this round, in all of the rounds. That is just going to ramp, supporting a player, see if there's a push coming that way. If it doesn't happen, he just goes and helps outside.
I mean, they're not really pressuring them to do anything differently, so why would they change? It's working perfectly, and it is kind of the cookie cutter default setup of the CTs until Team Unique actually start getting this outside control more like regularly, maybe getting those smokes down all the time. Then there's no need for the upper to actually move to somewhere else. Undo gets his second kill, tries to get the bomb down, but not gonna happen.
10-0, and they are running out of space and time to keep testing things. And maybe this is the round where we are going to see something quicker. And if they go for a classic upper push, I think that the DreamEaters is going to destroy them just because they're probably ready for it.
Yeah,
ready for the switch of phase.
Still, they have an op on Fanatroka, so I don't think they're going to be going for a execute. Yeah, because that weapon isn't really that useful on a tactic like that. They're going to go 2 players towards the inner site and 3 outside, and it's going to be Robin once again trying to get himself alone down towards Secret, while the rest of the team is actually going to go towards ramp, and 2 players there. And an entry finally for Andu, but Kinky actually waiting. He's the 3rd player. It's actually a full read. Can he do more? What? The second kill there on Fen Vicious.
That was random as hell.
Yeah.
But yeah, gets into the head of the T player, and that's a 2v2 situation. So finally something there for Team Unique, switching the tempo and getting some kills at least on the board. And they've got a minute to work with, so they can actually try and get these duels to be 2 versus 1 instead of just
Robin back towards the A bomb site. Now Fanatroka is joining him, and the bomb's gonna be going down anytime now. Robin needs to cover his teammate, but he's not going to be able to cover that angle, and he goes down. Now another 1v2. They had a good situation, but Kinky there on ramp with a double kill, and now Krad finds the perfect timing. It's going to be a difficult situation for Robin, who doesn't expect Sviat. Sviat spots him, and it's another round for the CTs.
Yeah, at least it came a bit close this time around.
I mean, this time you actually saw a clear idea, and even though DreamEaters had 3 players on ramp. They still managed to get through that. It was literally a hero play by Kinky to get 2 kills there. He was the 3rd player. I think 3 in the whole round. But
yeah.
But even though the read was there from the CTs, just because Unique had like kind of a clear idea, they went there together. They managed to get into a good situation. Of course, they didn't win it in the end. But doing something a bit more decisive like this, maybe they get a couple of rounds before the end of the half.
Yep. And they're back to 5 AKs, not really being able to afford an AWP on Fanatroka this time around. Still something to work with, and this is the final terrain to catch here on Nuke. They need to pick up this round at speed, switches his position, gets 2 easy kills there on Pasha and Robin, and that would mean that Team Unique need to do something with these 3 remaining players, try to group them up and go to different place. And they get 2 kills on ramp there. Undo and Fenvicious trade it back into a 3v3 situation, and now they pose a chance and pose a threat towards the CTs, as they can actually go for an upper push. They did send a back towards lobby, but Speedak ready for
and
it.
the bomb is actually
the
dropped.
bomb. Yeah. He spots the 2nd player, but who did manage to pick up the bomb, and he will be propelling himself towards ramp.
Fanatroka goes down, and it's a 1v3 for Fenvicious. He has the lower bomb site open, so if he goes there, he can at least get a plant, but he doesn't know that, and he's gonna be lurking around the smoke, trying to find the AWPer outside for deciding where to push. But so many angles to clear.
Yeah, and 20 seconds left into the round. Spirak did change his position smartly, not really willing to give Fen his duels. But yeah, the clock is ticking, not really.
Yeah, this
much
is. He just gave up the round. No time now.
Maybe he will try to pick up the SOP and try to, drop it to.
He wanted to go towards the A bomb site, but there's no time.
And yeah, gets the money at least.
Yeah, at least dies before time.
In the final second.
But 12-0 and almost not a great buy, so available, and they're gonna go for it. What is the clan? What is the plan? What is the call?
The call
or the clan
seems to be grouping up and going towards ramp or lobby, and they're just sending undo, just in a standard default towards ramp. And Kinky with his usual set of nades timed perfectly. First a Molotov, then a flash, then a smoke coming in.
Just wasting time, and it's gonna be explosion towards A. Also, one thing that we didn't see from Team Unique, which is pretty popular nowadays, Forrester picks up a kill. It's the one-man vent dive early, just at the beginning of the round. That is something that can be pretty hard to deal with, just to get one player with some smokes, flashes, and nade to blow down the door, and you get him into the vent, and then play the round and have that guy as a lurker of some kind. Kinky gets one duel here, Speedak joins. And another one for the AWPer, not the 3rd, Pashanoj. Gets a double for the round, and he's on a 1v3.
Gets one. He's a player that proved multiple times that he can actually win these kinds of rounds, but yeah, why plant in the smoke when he can go in the open? Now he needs to isolate this into 2 1v1 duels, and both players are coming from the same way, so it's not going to be possible really for him. Now it's maybe smart for DreamEaters to try to go first, because Pashanoj is going to switch the position afterwards, but Krad doesn't even give a chance to Pashanoj, and yeah, 13-0.
No, but it was fun to see how Pashanoj was frantically moving around in that clutch. Seems like he wasn't sure what to do himself, but gets an angle, but it doesn't work out. In the end, 13-0, not the most exciting grand final so far.
Yeah, definitely one of those one-way ticket games. We haven't had that many of them,
No,
despite when we had one of those teams running Horde.
Yeah,
they didn't really manage to put up a fight, but in this latest like part of the tournament, we haven't really seen any of the games that were this dominant.
An effective flash there on Kinky. Gonna be dropping a nade, also ineffective, but stays alive, and it's still nothing much going on. Unique now gonna be trying to contest that ramp area. Simply no kills to be found. Pashanoj contesting outside from the top of the main, and Siat on the rotation between A and B.
45 seconds, and we still haven't seen a duel in this round, in the 40th round of the grand final. And now they're managing to get the control of ramp, but 30 seconds left. Kiki went back, and Fiat gets a small kill there on Fanat Roka. And Pashanoj has a great position there towards Cat, and he tends to find himself in these positions quite often. Gets the kill, and now that's a call for his teammates to come back and simply join him on the upper bomb site. And this should be an easy bomb plant coming in for Team Unique.
Yeah, and their best chance to actually win a round, but they just can't do any silly mistakes. They can't go down easily. Oh, what a nice nade! Andu actually goes in and gets the kill.
Great duel coming in. Pashanoj adds one more. Kinky goes down after getting a kill, and now it's Spidak with an op who gets to find 3 players. He's got nothing to lose, really.
Yeah.
They've got plenty
He should
of money.
maybe drop the op and go with a pistol, just so the T's can't recover the op into the next round.
3 players to find, goes down, and the T's are going to pick it up for Fanat Roka, with the hope that they will manage to pick up the final round.
But of course,
the
who
half.
else to win the round than Pashanoj?
Yeah.
Just runs through ramp, runs through to heaven, climbs up, and gets the backstab on a player who was totally unsuspecting, or from outside actually.
Yeah, works well for Team Unique to get the first round on the board. At least there's no danger for them to get resetted. It's the last
and
round.
here's the op, saved op from last round. Getting a entry. Kinky shutting down Pashanoj, who went for a absolutely solo play. Andu was there right next to him, but he wasn't interested.
An easy one. Could be easier with a flash.
Yeah, and I mean, they just gave up the man advantage.
Ooh, Andu trades it back. Feng adds one more, and now it's Forrester in his position towards Hut. He will be able to find someone. Gets Andu. And spots Fenvicious, but drops him down to quite a low HP. Goes down, and now it's Fiat who needs to clutch this one. 1 versus 2, and he's got a player coming from outside, spots him. Goes down as Fanat Roka gets the flick towards his head, and that's 13-2 half for DreamEaters. They never won a HLTV game on Nuke, but they are surely close this time.
Yeah, this is as close, not as close as you can get. If this was the 13-2 T side, then I would say it was even more dominant. Of course, CT side comebacks are possible on Nuke, but this big, I doubt it.
Yeah, definitely should be interesting to see how it's going. I mean, what is going to be the approach by Team Unique on City? Are they going to go for just default setups, or maybe try to?
I mean, before they can even get a chance for that, they need to win the pistol, the anti-eco, and the first buy round, and then we can actually see them actually having a chance to play the game. Until then, it's just...
When do we start to hope?
Not soon.
Not soon. And yeah, let's get into the second half here of the grand finals of OGA Counterpit Season 4, powered by AMD Sapphire.
That is correct. Also have some other sponsors as well. You can see them on the screen there. There's a giveaway. You can win some stuff.
Yeah, counterpit.com/giveaway. Really cool stuff to win, and we will talk about it a bit later, but still check it out in the meantime. Maybe you can even do the terms and see the rewards later. Works.
Yeah.
And Spirak going down to 26 HP, and the control of Secret is already did come in favor of the T's, and now Andu and Fanatroka with this cross towards Rampli to get something. So they pick up the first kill with the help of Pashanos. Robenet once more. And that's a nice opening there for Unique to get it, but Speedak trades Fenvicious in this situation. So it's going to be a 2v4 as Forrester goes down.
Andu now also adding a kill. It's all on Speedak. Speed 4K needs a 4K to win the round.
And 10 HP. 2 HP.
Goes down. That's the first step.
Yeah, that's the first step, and they win the pistol round in the same fashion that DreamEaters did in the first half, just losing one player in the process, being quite dominant. And just looking at the scoreboard, look at Speedak. He's having one of those games where he goes completely off. And
I mean, they're not really making it hard. He's the upper, and they're just dry peeking everywhere, not doing like some team pushes. And if you're an upper, that's your wet dream, definitely. Like no one's doing anything to make your job difficult. Just holding your crosshair, people are walking in it, you press mouse 1, and you get 10 kills.
yeah.
So on the T side, it's going to be more difficult for him. Have impact, just like these Glocks are having some difficulties to have any impact in the round. Damage coming in, but kills not so likely. Sviat actually hoping for a knife here. Is this... And people are climbing up, so...
What a jump there by Andu. Undoes him from the server with a jump.
Definitely.
And there it is, 13-4. So they did do two of those options that you said, winning the pistol and winning the anti-eco. And now
can they win this one?
Yeah, now is a tough round as they need to defend themselves against a full artillery coming in from the T's. And all they got are 3 MP9s, a P90 and a scout. So definitely not a favorable buy. But can't really... But they open up nicely. So Andu gets a kill on Sviat. That's a first duel one with an MP9. Pashanos is coming towards Secret, and he's definitely going to peek. That's not even a question, is it? It's a flash, peeks and drops down. Krad.
Yeah, good team play there.
Yeah.
Similarly, we saw the similar play from DreamEaters in the first half.
Yeah. And Speedak spots Pashanos in position, and now he needs to fall back. I mean, not really any point to keep peeking here, but he still does it. Goes down.
He does that.
But is it the smartest thing to do?
Fandrock finds a nice kill, and seems like the op is going to be going down any sense. Almost goes across out of the map, the op, and it's not going to be recovered, so if anything, that's good. But yeah, not really necessary for Pashanos to go for continuous repeaks. When he put his team in such a big advantage, they can just play the time, maybe fall off a bit and let his teammates take first contact before peeking.
Now, DreamEaters is down to the Eagles only a Glock on Speedak, and that's kind of understandable since he wants to save money for his op. Fen opens up. Forrester is down, and now the T's are managing to get some control on the outside. Krad spots Fanatroka, who goes up towards garage, and Krad goes for a solo mission there to find the CT Opper. Will you be able to find them just yet? No, not really.
That was awkward.
Yeah.
It's just on Speedak and Sviat to finish this off. Find their deaths somewhere on the map, and they did just that.
Yeah, once again a flawless round coming for Team Unique, so great start to the half, and definitely doing the way they should if they want to bring this game back and not lose out on the first map, their own map pick.
Money situation looking pretty good, so they can even suffer a loss and go for the rebuy.
Yeah, but it's kind of tougher to mount this comeback as CT. I mean, when you're at T, you can actually force, you know, just win a few rounds just on the flow, and then reset CTs to give them a tougher task of purchasing all the weapons they need. But on the T side, I mean, you're just getting those bump lengths, you can actually control those resets and economy. easier a bit.
Yeah, and just the normal buy you need on the T side is quite cheaper. Some outside control assembled, gathered by the T's. See an additional smoke, a bit deeper one over here, but Fantroka finds a kill on Forrester. And Undo gets one as well.
And the round still favors the CTs as they get yet another kill, get 2 more, and now they lock it down with a quite a flawless round there. Just making it 7-13.
Yeah,
so
similar
6 more.
Similar to Unique's T side actually. Just not much happening. They did get a bit more of outside control, but they didn't commit towards the lower bomb site. They didn't do anything much. They just wanted to take duels outside, which isn't really the best way to approach nuke.
Yeah, seems so.
You want to get lower, want to get ramp, and those are the areas where you can actually get map control, and maybe you can play with lurkers. Maybe leave one guy outside if you get him in the hangar or something like that.
Yeah, so is it the conclusion that both of these teams are simply too good on CT, or they have no idea what they're doing on the T side?
I'd pick the latter.
Okay.
Forrester gets an entry there on the Opera. Fanatroka trying to reposition a bit carelessly. And now trades outside. Now it's a 2v2. Still looking pretty decent for the CTs, but Robin, yeah. Sviat actually goes down, and Kinky as well. So managed to recover there. That kind of scary anti-eco. Did some economy damage to CT, the T's. It's not gonna be worth much if they don't win a round soon, though.
Yeah, that's completely true. And this is their 7th attempt to do so. They need 3 more to secure the first map here in the Grand Final series, and they still haven't shown much on the T side. And now they managed to get the control of Secret quite fast, so in the 20 seconds they have the control of one of the more important corridors, and there's the entry. Crowd gets Fanatrok.
Yeah, just a bit more pace, and that's it. It's working out. Of course, it's hard to counter if someone is playing their Secret, peeking aggressively into you. But that's not going to be happening that often. Krad on the lower bomb side gets 2 entries, but the bomb is still on A, so on A, in front of A, in lobby. So that is the question now, what to do. Are they going to rotate back? They're just going to go for duels here on the lower side. That's kind of the plan, it seems like, for now.
Yeah, the Foresters goes down quite unnecessarily.
Thing is that they don't want to do this rotation with the bomb. They're hoping to get kills so they can just push towards A, but it's not offered for them. Now the ramp guy goes down, and
I mean, Krad is in vents, but he has no idea what's going on the lower bomb site. He doesn't know if any of the players have the control of it, and they definitely do.
Yeah, they're going to be splitting towards the upper bomb site in the end, and the CTs are split, and this should be working out well. Robin does have a good position, though. He can kill this player and then swing on another one.
Gets one. And the rotation from Heaven is coming a bit close. Robin gets another one, and he gets one in this situation. Gets the third, and one player is coming behind him, so he's going to get traded. So it's going to be Krad versus Undo in this one, and Undo has a full set of utilities, so he can actually take this one slow, wait for it. But yeah, Krad fakes it. And there we go.
Just the approach, the timings on the push there by DreamEaters were awful.
Yeah.
One player peeking, no trade coming in from main, the guy from Heaven
Sneaks.
so late,
Yeah.
and then the Molotov is coming in, and he peeks before the Molotov even touches the ground, so he dies. And then the guy from lobby, it's just so off point. I mean, props to Robin, but I said there is a possibility. And that is where the solo player on A is 90% of the time going to be playing there. So it's not like it's a surprise of any sort.
Yeah.
Like this one, this play, for example, pushing through the smoke, around the smoke here, getting a double kill. And
triple kill.
this is where we start believing.
Yeah, it seems slow as they are locking it down to only 3 rounds if Forrester and Sviat do not do something completely crazy that we haven't really seen on the T side of Nuke from either of these teams.
Yeah. But we see as soon as they're a bit more pace, then things work out much better. Forrester gets a kill on the A bomb side. They'll actually get the bomb down. Rotations are pretty slow.
Forrester still has 2 flashes and a Molotov, so he can actually push up the first player that they actually spot. And Sviat drops down, and Forrester adds 1 more, and there we go. Caster Curse coming in its full swing, as it seems. Now 2 more to find, Fanatroka.
Fanatroka uses a smoke that doesn't help him at all. Actually just gonna make him be in the green screen, and they're not gonna be peeking this.
That one was close. By the inch of nails. 14 on the board for DreamEaters, securing the first round finally there.
I'm not sure. If Fanatroka actually drops that smoke properly, he can get the defuse. I mean, it's literally the first bullet from Sviat that hits his head. Otherwise, if he was in the smoke, maybe that doesn't happen. Maybe he gets that 1/2 of a second needed, but we're back in the round. Andu drops down on ramp, and easy controlled. Asserted there on that part of the map. And this is what CTs do, and this is what Ts do usually when we watch like high-level nuke maps. Putting some pressure, you don't even have to really commit. It's not that hard to get ramp usually. Just a bit of utility, 2 or 3 players initially, and now we can rotate back and start putting pressures on other parts of the map.
Yeah, especially when CTs play 1 player towards the ramp.
Yeah.
He just rotates back as soon as you drop a Molotov and a few flashes. And that's why, as you said it, at the top level, we see so many players that actually are in charge of taking ramp. They just go for that smoke that has a small gap towards the left side, and they can actually hold for 20 seconds without even getting control. That can be scary for a CT that's holding it. But now the push is coming towards the A bomb site, and Fanatroka gets 1. So Sviat trades it back. Disposes of Robin, and Andu will get out of fence, but no success there coming in for the Belarusian player. Fanatroka is dropped with a stop, and he's dropped off this round as well, as Fenvicious and Pashanoj needs to clutch this one. Only 1v4 for Pashanoj, and yeah.
He's giving away map point on Nuke, their map pick. Things didn't start well. Looked a bit better here on the city side, but now decent round from DreamEaters. Nothing super special, super deep. It's not one of the best A executes I saw in my life, but they went in together, a couple of flashes, and things worked out.
Yeah, and Forrester still surviving with his full set of utility, not really using nades there, only going for duels, and that's 15-9. Only 1 round needed there for DreamEaters to claim this one, and the buy on the CD side is not going to be perfect.
Yeah, this looks grim. Unique need to win this. It's not impossible to win with a force buy on Nuke. They kinda do tend to work out. But what is the approach? Ts are trying to get towards secret a bit quicker. Yeah, the late smoke for the last gap.
Yeah, Krad unleashed once again.
Krad unleashed. Fanatroka automatically respects that with the smoke down in lower, and a rotation being pulled towards that part of the map. Vicious holding outside, and he's spotted, and he doesn't go down, but the molly will make it uncomfortable. Trade? Oh, not the trade on Pashanoj. Finds a good timing and stays alive, and a perfect flashback added. Flashback, yeah. He was going back and he flashed the teammates. Don't you know about that, Eric? I want a new
fade away.
I want a new co-caster, please. Flashbang.
And yeah, back to the game. 4v3 that favors DreamEaters as they're looking to claim the final round here on Nuke.
Yeah.
Parsonage is on 5 HP, so at least something that's not really working their way and goes down. And that's the control of the back vents, and should be easy for the T's to get the bomb down at least. They have one player towards the ramp, Undo coming in as well. They won't be able to push the plan back as the bomb is down. Kinky gets one, and now all on Undo is trying to find something. He will be able to get the first kill, but the T players are simply too close to him as they claim the win on Unique's map pick.
Yeah. So what do you think? Maybe they shouldn't have picked Nuke after all?
Yeah,
I mean,
it's easy to be, just...
Yeah, it really didn't look convincing on the T side. City side a bit better, but all in all, DreamEaters deserved the win, and they got it.
Yeah, and we are going to start with Overpass in just a few minutes, as before we head into a break. And here are the prizes that we talked about earlier, if you listened carefully. And you can get them if you visit counterplay.com/giveaway. And yeah, maybe you win yourself a monitor, a CPU, some base card pins, or anything off the screen. Thank you, and see you in a few minutes.
I see you've noticed a few of my trophies. You didn't think I'm just a two-time video game champion, do you? You want to be a champion like me? G Fuel.
EGB, your esports betting world. The only place to find the widest choice of popular games and matches to win real money. Choose your bet on a single event or express of several matches with dizzy odds. Serving the market for 7 years with over 800,000 users. Join now to get your bonus for the first deposit up to $600. EGB, you know for sure who's gonna win.
Grab your gear and let's go.
With the Strafe Esports app, follow your favorite teams and players, and you'll never miss a match again. Strafe, everything esports. Download now on iOS and Android.
Welcome back to OGA Counterpit Season 4 Online League powered by AMD Sapphire, and we just witnessed the first win here coming in for DreamEaters, winning the map pick of Team Unique.
Yeah, Nuke going the way of DreamEaters. It was a risky pick, obviously, not one of Unique's best maps. They just wanted to aim towards their opponent's weaknesses, but it didn't work out. The T side from Team Unique was looking pretty rough. They didn't get the pistol, no momentum early built, and then
Yeah, grand 13 rounds in a row before Unique managed to pick 2.
yeah. Just from that, kind of there was a comeback attempt after the CT pistol was won, but nothing could really be built
Yeah, and we have started with the second map, and that's going to be Overpass, pick from the second Russian team who won the first map, and that is DreamEaters.
Yeah, Unique didn't go for the ban of Overpass this time, even though they don't play it, so we're kinda not really expecting much depth from them here.
So, are we predicting the 2-0 win?
I am at this point definitely predicting a 2-0.
And Forrester opens up nicely there with a USP, gets a kill on Pashanaj. It's still a 5v4 situation that favors DreamEaters, as Unique haven't gotten the bomb down, and Robin pushing in towards water, getting their 2 kills, and now all CT players are kind of low HP and left with Krad and Sviat in this situation. Krad goes down, and Sviat needs to clutch this one out against 2 players with only HP.
Yeah. Pretty brawly round so far. Headshot not coming in there on Fenvicious, and Undo finishes it off. Pretty interesting round, I must say.
Yeah, really interesting.
Just
kind of felt that it's going to go towards the way of CTs, but obviously not.
Yeah, they got, I think, the first 2 kills, but one was actually on the bomb planter. And then Team Unique decided, okay, let's just not plant the bomb, let's just fight, and the fights go their way. So I think that is kind of the approach they'll have to have in this game. Playing tactically, I don't think they will be able to match DreamEaters. They need to make it a kind of a random game and just play on their aim, individual ability, and see how that goes. But at the same time, I mean, it's not like these players never played Overpass. They know the map, more or less.
True. And DreamEaters played it 15 times with a 60% win percentage, while Unique still haven't won a game on it. I think they played it 4 or 5 times, not sure though.
I think they have 0 maps actually on Overpass. Another kill, so a lot of kills actually going the way of DreamEaters in this round, and even the 2 remaining players are pretty low, so good eco from Speedak and Co.
They played it 2 times. Once against Tricked, losing it 14-16, and the second time against Seaman, 12-16.
Okay.
And that was, yeah, all during this year. So they are adding it slowly.
Just default from Team Unique. 2 players trying to get bathroom control, not pushing too many members into that area, so that can be risky. Actually coming into a crossfire here on long.
And Speedak will open up with an no-kill then on Robin, but he's
should just walk into his death. But actually Crowd doesn't check that area. Speedak still wins the duel for himself. 5v2, just like that.
Yeah, just kill is going in favor of DreamEaters, and nice play there by Speedak, getting the timing right and peek towards the toilet players. But it's kind of interesting that the T's did not anticipate that push. I mean, the position that they're in, you need to check that angle especially. I mean, you got nothing to do if you are camping there in that position.
I think it's just a lack of depth on the map. Fen actually makes a step, I think, and then 2 CTs will be going for the duel. Almost gets a kill, but not much of a difference in the end. CTs get a clean first round. T's gonna be purchasing into the second one and just trying to make something work. Well, I think they just need to be a bit more grouped up. This default from them was really spread out from the T side, and walking into these duels one by one, that isn't gonna work. They need to be a bit more trade focused and clear out this maybe bathrooms and long control early, and then see what they can do, or focus maybe towards B short and Overpass. Speedak gets the first frag, falls off. Not much you can do against that.
Yeah, and yeah, this force is kind of interesting by Team Unique. Just forcing an AK on Fen. MP, and Pashanaj goes down, and he had a decent set of utility to work with, and they are going to lose him. Still 2 smokes there on Fanvicious and Undo. While the CTs are going to be ready for this push that comes towards A.
Crowd is locked in for 2 kills if the Ts don't start moving quickly. And there are the 2 kills.
Yeah, nice call. And
Might be
he
a
should
third.
be able to get the last one as well, and definitely he will, as DreamEaters equal the scoreline here on Overpass, making it a 2-2.
2-2.
2-2.
2-2. 2-2. Yeah, Eco from Team Unique should be coming in. Robin does buy a Deagle, I think. Goes down to 1,250. It's pretty low, so I think they're going to be deciding for a... I mean, I think they won't go for a double Eco, but they bought as if they are going to do it.
Yeah. Well, they're going to get somewhat of a larger bonus, as DreamEaters did manage to win 2 rounds in a row. So I don't think the buy should be jeopardized, but when it comes to getting an up on the Fanatroka, I think that's going to be not really possible. Pashanos pushing in the first, but the trade is too far away by Fanatroka. Is this
Double Molotov, flashbang.
Yeah.
Crowd being very patient though. He knows he's low and that these need to push out. He has his teammates to help. Just playing off of each other. The DreamEaters guys. No panic, and Sviat will be not gonna be challenged. Fanatroka spots him. Pulls out.
shooting at the corpse there? Not
Classic.
really. Yeah. And let's see where Robin and Fanatroka decide to go next. They got 35 seconds to work with. And Robin with only 10 HP and a Deagle in hand. It's past the first player won't be able to get anything, as yeah, just not really a favorable position to get it. There it is, the first kill. Yeah, should be easy for the CTs to claim the third round, and the next one is going to be interesting to see what our Team Unique going to do. On Nuke, we haven't really seen them, you know, doing that many proactive things and just going a bit fast-paced. Maybe on Overpass they decide to go for a different approach.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Yeah, as I said, you see, Robin has an AK and one flash. That's all of the utility he has. Fanvicious, one smoke. Undo one smoke. So, not ideal. And the Mac-10 is the guy that has the most utility, and you want to send the Mac-10 in first, so that also isn't maybe the most ideal situation. He will be using a lot of his utility early.
First duel coming in towards B short. Pashanos trades it back, but surviving with only 8 HP. At least he will be able to upgrade from a Mac-10 for an AK. And the rest of Unique players are slowly drifting towards mid, towards party, and trying to see if they can get the mid control. While CTs cannot be more passive than they are.
Yeah, and it's similar to Nuke actually in the regard of not that the maps are similar, but how this matchup is working out. It's not really necessary for them to do anything special on the CT side, considering that the Unique have been just dropping players left and right, just like this, 1v1 duels.
Ando is once again playing this alert position.
Yeah, for some reason the Ts have a feeling that someone is in underpass. They're constantly checking that area, but it's not the case. And now another 1v1 duel. This time Karate gets some aggression in, spots a player, rotation probably coming in anytime soon. 20 seconds left on the clock.
They need to get in as soon as possible. Kinky goes down, and that's an easier task a bit. And with Robin getting a kill on Krat, it's going to force it into a 1v2 situation actually for Sviat. Just all the kills coming in Robin's way.
Robin actually going on the flank here, and he can hit Sviat as well.
Gets spotted.
Flashes himself, of course. Fanatroka needs to win this for his team.
Definitely going want to be on an eco next, and they won't be, as Fanat Roca gets the last kill of the round and equals the score line once again at 3-all.
Unbelievable loss here. Krad kills one guy, spots another guy. The rotation doesn't start coming in. It's 20 seconds left on the clock. Why would they split? At least bring one guy from A towards B. And as well, even the two guys on site, they just played it so poorly, missing shots. Rough situation.
Rough situation, and we've seen quite a lot here in the series in the beginning of it at least. And Fenwish is going to see some action here towards Connector, but I think he drops it, brings it back into a 4v4 situation. Slowing down the tempo there, Team Unique, and we've seen it in the previous round as well. Pashanos goes for an aggressive push, tries to get the trade. If it doesn't work his way, they just slow down the tempo and then decide to, you know, just sneak for the rest of the round. And CTs, after the first minute, you can see them on the radar simply sprinting back to their positions and just going to wait for Team Unique to come a bit closer. Do you reckon that's the you know, smart thing to do after a minute? I can understand the logic behind it, but why not just keep the map control there and try to double up the positions?
Yeah, I mean, really depends on how they feel the map will be developing. I think they know that Team Unique doesn't have set executes for the sites, so the best way for DreamEaters to actually play is that just to play into the sites late round and have the T's have to commit and push in and just work with their crossfires. Speedak gets another entry. Another pick, 1v1 pick going his way. And now the rotation coming in towards A. Bomb's gonna be going down in this 4v3 though. And Pashanos gets a kill on Sviat, who's pretty hasty there with a push through the smoke.
And let's see if DreamEaters are going to have any more success here retaking the A bomb site. Speedak gets the first kill on Fanat Roca, and that's the first duel won. And Robin, it seems like they know his position, so Speedak doesn't really want to swing wide there. Robin gets one kill, gets traded, and now it's all on Pashanos, who needs to clutch this one against Kinky. 1v1 situation against two Russian players coming in there, and Pashanos is going to win it and gets the lead there, coming in for Team Unique finally there for the first time in the series actually.
Yeah, pretty close rounds, but a couple of errors there by DreamEaters. Just that one player pushing through the smoke in a 4v3, not waiting for his teammates to come in and just play together, giving the man lead away unnecessarily. When it seems like the plan is to just play for the afterplant, everyone's playing like it is, and then you do something YOLO. Forced by though on the DreamEaters side, and this is the round that Unique need to win. And they could be looking at a pretty good first half here on Overpass.
4 rounds already. Definitely not bad so far. They could work with 5 to 6, and now the F-Tides are getting stronger, bigger. And an awkward duel there coming in by the two players. Pashanos not being able to get a kill, but survives at least with 2 HP. And Speedak is getting help here towards the toilet. He's going to switch the position with Sviat. So in case in Pashanos calls that there's a 1 low HP player towards it, he's going to hit into a brick wall there. And Fenvicious goes down, so a nice attempt there. Actually, yeah. And there we go.
Wins his duel.
Yeah.
Falls off, and there is no tempo on Unique. No one is pouncing on anything. There's no pressuring this player maybe from 2 sides. They're just walking, 1v1 duel,
Dozia style.
1v, yeah, just Dozia style. No one trying to punish anything, just not in the position to do so. They didn't sprint towards the A-bomb site, maybe trying to push towards long, get pressure there. And now another walk into his death. Rod here in the underpass catches up Undo. It's a 5v2 just like that, going into the B-bomb site where 3 players will be here just in a few moments.
5 seconds left, and they need to go for the bomb. But Forrester is trying to creep in. Robin goes down, and now Pashanos with 2 HP gets 1 kill. He had 2 players that are quite low HP, but you know, just getting into that position, planting the bomb, not really much you can actually hope for. So yeah, at least a bump play coming in for Team Unique, and they will have some money to work with. But after getting resetted, it's yeah, definitely going to be tougher to get a big lead there on overpass.
Yeah, just a pretty basic T side all in all, and you can lose just like that. A couple of good rotations. It was a kind of a gamble with 2 players in underpass, 2 players on A, and B being pretty much open, just playing for retake, 1 player spotting. And we saw how Fenvicious was just baited there by 1 player, and the other player peeking behind the corner. Ashanoj trying to put some more pace in. Speedak in Forrester though, grabbing kills. Just like that. This eco is looking like it's gonna be ending soon.
That was quick.
Quick at least, yeah.
Yeah, 25 seconds that round lasted. And let's take a look at
counting seconds again, I see. 1,
2. 11 kills on Forrester, 10 on Speedak. And Speedak just transitioning a good game from Nuke here on overpass. So having a field day here at least.
Yeah, he's been looking better and better as the tournament progressed. Doing some decent topping.
Yeah.
And now
these are creeping towards the B bomb site there. They will be pushed for at least 20 more seconds if they don't want to go through the smoke, because this position of Kinky, he will get blinded, but it is a somewhat of an off angle for the T's when they come in.
Yeah, I mean, if he doesn't scope in, it's pretty easy to see the flashes though, so he can turn around. However, another smoke coming in, and that's why Team Unique is shifting towards short, and they're gonna be trying to push in from that position.
Yeah, nice map control there for Unique after a minute, and they are already ready for a push.
However, DreamEaters actually reading this. 3 players here waiting, and the third one could be...
Pasharos gets an opening there on Krad, and Fanatroka had the same opportunity but couldn't really land his shot, and Fen is on a lurk there towards the A-bomb side, so they can actually shift their focus, but 35 seconds left in the round, so even if they decide to go for it, there won't be too much time. And nice late push there coming in for the CTs. Kinky gets 2 kills there, and now Pashanoj and Fanatroka in a position where the clock is ticking. 20 seconds left on the board, and they have to find 3 players of...
yeah, the bomb's coming towards A, and this duel could be big. Sviat wins it with the FAMAS. Fanatroka alone. Unwinnable. 10 seconds. Goes down as well. Great defense, that mid-round push.
Yeah, well timed, definitely.
Well timed, and that is the kind of the issue with these lower tier teams. They don't expect it maybe, and these like 40 seconds to the end of the round that a push could be coming in. They're all with smokes in their hands, and 1 flashbang comes in and works out beautifully for Kinky.
And somewhat of a mixed buy there coming in for Unique. 2 players fully forced, and while the others are just playing with pistols.
Speedak doesn't have an op. He opted for an AK actually in this round. Just I guess presuming that the opponents won't have a good buy, so not necessary to go for the op. Maybe better to have a rifle against these pistols rushing into you. There's gonna be no rush. No rush. No rush on Team Unique.
Yeah, once again, playing it slow. And now let's see if Pashanov will be able to find something with his dig towards long. As when it comes to the other team players, they are mostly isolated with a smoke, so not really a chance for them to push in. And Pashanov is creeping in here, gets the flash here, so he will be going down. Once again, a nice timed flash for the CTs, and getting the control of A long. Hoping to get that dig of Pashanov, as he's only have a Glock in hand. Goes down. And all on Fenvicious there towards the banana, towards A short. 10 seconds left. Just go and die. And he does. 7-4. DreamEaters once again getting a nice lead here on overpass. It looked a bit scary there as they went down 4-3, and it seems like Unique could be having a nice opportunity here to surprise. But yeah, DreamEaters getting the composure at least in this final few rounds and getting a nice lead here.
I think this round we will see that monster push finally, but smokes coming in one after another, just postponing that from Team Unique. Kinky gonna be in action soon. 1, 2, can get a third, UMP in hand, and the push has been stopped. Another Molotov coming in. Robin actually needs to move out, and he almost dies as well.
Just jumping around.
Yeah, I think he's tilted a bit.
Yeah. Would you be?
I don't know. Maybe if he played better, they would win, and he wouldn't have to be tilted.
Yeah.
But who knows what's going on in the behind the scenes? Five on 3 by DreamEaters. Once again, the T's having Pashanos here towards the A bomb site. He's kind of this solo map control player. And he's not doing a bad job overall. He's
Sometimes so extent.
so yeah, but I mean on this map he's been playing okay, considering what they want him to do. He's allowing them to go towards A late in the round if they have an opening. But the problem is that they don't get an opening. They give away 1 or 2 pretty easily, and then
Yeah,
It's
the
hard
rest
to-
of the players need to salvage the round.
Yeah,
at least
it's-
try. So.
needs to be a big recovery. Now it's 9 seconds when they're pushing in. So what's the point, boys? Let's save this.
Yeah, exactly that. Not really any point to try and save this round. And once again, there are still 2 indecisive. I mean, what's the game plan there? Just try to send Passioners to be a scout on A, and what? Are you going into B or just staying put?
Hope he finds something, maybe
Yeah,
pulls the
obviously.
rotation, but they don't find anything. Whatever their plan is, they didn't find the necessary entry. Up on Fanatroka also not very aggressive, just peeking a bit towards short, and that's not the angles where you can really find duels, especially not late round. People shouldn't be peeking that, at least without a flash or something. Entry.
Small trade coming in here for speed, but Fen trades it back on Crowd. Robin gets a kill, so nice start at least here for Team Unique. And let's see how are they going to approach this. This time around they have a player advantage, so definitely not going to run out of time.
Yeah, we see one CT playing there on B short. He's controlling that area and allowing a B retake to come in, and maybe allowing them to get a multi-kill if they come through short, while the 2 CT players are actually being proactive towards long. This is a pretty good play here. They're going to be clearing long, and after they see this, they're going to be probably doubling down towards B.
Yeah, but let's see what Forrester can do in this situation. Gets 1 kill, but he already has some T's that cross towards it. Doesn't really connect with the spray in this one. But now he can actually wait for his teammates. They've got the 2 smokes, they got the Molotov, some nades
And they're
as
going to
well.
be attempting a triple retake from B short. What? Forrester?
Radar?
There are your teammates.
Let's see, how are they going to use the utility in this situation? Forrester!
Oh.
That's flick by Robin was kind of weird, but doesn't really get anything. And Fanatroka has a nice position to get at least something here towards Monster, but not really, as Kinky gets the kill. And now Undo, the Belarusian player, needs to find 3 kills to win this round for his team. Won't be able to find anything at all, as 3v3 retakes and CT survives with all the players.
Nah, after that peek there from Robin, not getting a free kill. I mean, it was a free kill on the player on B short, just flicking off him for some reason.
That
Probably
moment
thought
was like...
Probably thought he had the kill already, so he was looking for the second player, but then it just everything unravels. And it was a good round, other than that. They kind of avoided that B short area, only gave away one kill there, so that's fine considering the situation. After plan just not working out at all. 9-4 for DreamEaters. Very good situation, and could be more on the CT side as well.
Forster close there by Undo with a standard kill. Just a clip on Forster. Won't be able to get that, and his teammates did manage to get control of toilets, at least some part of it. That's of course Pashanos leading the charge there. He will be peeking definitely here towards the toilet, and Spirak is holding a small angle just simply to spot the T player.
Yeah, good setup here towards long.
Yeah,
Rad's gonna be going a bit aggressive to figure out what's going on. And you know what's going on? Nothing much. Just a slow creep up towards banana. On banana, actually, towards the A bomb site from the T's. One left there to lurk on B, and Speedak is gonna be in action now. Misses the first one, had a good situation there. Rad from behind gets 2, gets 3.
What?
Sneaky plays.
Yeah, will be traded though, and Undo gets yet another kill, and now it's a 2v3.
They don't have time to go B.
Yeah, but they are going to try to do it. And there's
literally not enough time to get on the bomb site.
And he's going for a save. Once again, overcalculated. Nice early round, getting the control, getting really close to the A bomb site. But I mean, if you are standing there, like we said it earlier, and if you are standing in toilets and you are not doing anything, at least you can have like your teammates watching different parts where the
from behind,
CTs can come, and they're not doing it, and that's why DreamEaters on the verge of claiming an 11-4 half, which is really good on CT side of Overpass.
There's gonna be some mid-aggression by the CTs, actually give away the first pick. Robin picks up the op, but what is he doing with the op? Is he finding the kill? No, Grad survives somehow. And we see finally Team Unique putting on some pressure, putting on some pace here towards the bomb site. However, Crowd gets the kill. Seemed like Robin had that one though. Undo can't get the frag. But still, they just slow down after that kill by Crowd there coming in. No push towards long. The rotation came in, and now where do you take this round?
You take it a bit slow.
It's obviously like Team Unique have 2 gears. First gear and bark.
Shift and the control.
Yeah. Maybe they have the toggle, toggle walk, and the shift doesn't work anymore, so they're stuck into shifting around the map all the time.
Yeah, and
but jokes aside,
jokes
they tried.
aside.
They obviously it isn't their primary map. They don't have that much depth on it. They're struggling to get map control quickly. They're doing it fairly slowly, trying to be not caught off guard like in the early round. However, that just allows then they use some utility, and then in the late round we see plays like this from Krad coming in, and things falling apart.
They kind of overthought the whole veto process, that they shouldn't simply pick the map where their opponent is not that good on.
I think it's just kind of frustration coming in, not being able to get a win, and let's try something different and see if it works.
Yeah, and let's see if it's going to work for Team Unique, as we are heading to potentially the last half here at the OGA Counterpit Season 4 Online League powered by AMD Sapphire. Need to win it. Team Unique on the CT pistol. They will send one player as a scout there. Hello. And that's going to be Undo. And he simply spots players, goes back, and he should be getting reinforcement coming in from the B bomb center, and it's Fen.
Just early push towards mid, trying to catch off maybe a CT player playing there. That's pretty common on pistol rounds, to send one player to scout and maybe get a few pop shots off with a USB, try to find a kill. They tried to punish that kind of a setup, nothing coming in, and now A couple of smokes coming on towards the A bomb site. And the flashes as well, Undo. Being in a comfortable position here, getting
sandwiched from two sides, and now they will be able to get a bomb plant, an easy one here towards the A bomb site, and Sviat seems to boost. That's cost for his teammates, and Speedak gets the kill with a P250, and now 3v5 retake makes it a 3v4 as Robin gets the kill. But they need to go in quick because the bomb is already taken. Nice flash coming in, and Speedak and Sviat get 2 kills. Speedak with the third of the round, and that's just an easy round there for the DreamEaters.
Yeah, it's looking pretty dominant. Good little execute, 2 smokes, a couple of flashes, and that's on a pistol round. We didn't see Unique throwing in that on any of their rounds on the T side, not full buys, not pistol rounds, forced buys. So pretty well done, and that is kind of how the T side of Overpass should look like.
Definitely true. DreamEaters trying to convert on these rounds, and the Unique went for a force. So they're potentially facing 14-4 if they lose this one out.
Yeah, but it is reasonable to go for a force, considering how things have been going. You know, really want to bounce back as soon as possible, and they went for kind of a stack towards B, but 2 entries going the ways of Team DreamEaters, not the best opening.
Undo will be able to get a kill there on Speedak, but Krad gets a kill on the other side of the map. So once again, a 2-man lead here for DreamEaters.
Yeah, and look at Krad. He's already in CT spawn, or on the A side, and he's going to be killing Undo anytime now, and it's just on Pashanoj, who's on mid, and also will be finding some players soon. Yeah, he goes down, and Krad is just
Undo
waiting
is going to also die in a second too. But he's playing it a bit smart here. He's not going to go quick there, and he's going to hit into 3 players there by the B side. Doesn't really check his angles, and that's easy conversion there by Kinky.
Yeah, Unique on E. Oh, no! Why you force? It's like when you're playing matchmaking and you have like 6k, you buy and you see that Russian guy. Why you force, bro? Why? Kick purple.
Kick purple. He forced
F1.
Rip
Yeah,
out
it doesn't make any sense because they can eco 1 and then have a good buy, at least for 1 round on the CT side. It's the easier side of the round. You can try to do something, even if you're not maybe the best Overpass team. You can play on CT. I mean, Pashanoj on Overpass, we can pull off these random pushes. That could work out perfectly. They decided to go for another force buy. Fanatroka has a shotgun. He has a
Robert
shotgun
on a scout. And
Scout.
it's a Nova shotgun.
Not even a Mag 7.
Haven't seen that one working since the early days of CSGO. And now the push is going to come towards Solid. Pashanoj goes down instantly to the MP5 of Speedak. Not really any chance. Speedak reckon it here with an MP5. Krad adding one more. And
see how effective that shotgun is. Gets a headshot, 60 damage. With a 5.7, he could have gotten a kill on that distance. Maybe even a deagle, 2 body shots. With a Nova shotgun, 60 damage.
You are a bit tilted, aren't you?
I am, but it is just like, it's not a good weapon, it's a fact. And they could have just gone for a goodbye. Why? On 13 rounds.
Yeah.
It's not over yet.
Doesn't make sense.
And they'll be forcing again in the next one, again having like FAMASes. Maybe M4 and no utility.
Maybe they are simply satisfied with their current spot in the tournament, you know, place second, so yeah, it's okay, guys. We beat Chaos, that's okay.
I mean, yeah, for second place they get $5,000. Not bad.
Not bad, yeah.
It's not bad for a team of their caliber, which is just made top 100 a few weeks ago, so they're kind of grinding a lot of CS and rising in the ranks.
Yeah, and every tournament like this is like a learning point for them, just getting as many officials as they can. But now it seems like we are defending them, and we're not.
No,
I mean, we are not agreeing with this decision to force buy every round.
Yeah. There's some saves coming in, so they'll have Kevlars saved for the next round. And I'd actually like to see like Undo dropping this MP9 and buying to someone else and just buying an M4 for himself. Because as you see, the rest of the players can't afford much. Yeah, he's gave it to Pashanoj. He was 1 M4, 1 FAMAS, 2 MP9s, and a scout.
Best buy ever.
Best buy.
While the T's are looking to close this one as soon as possible. Once again, fully disciplined, just taking control towards the B bomb side, but not really pushing it just yet. And yeah, this series in a nutshell. Let's plug the cables off, and that's about it.
Yeah, we can prepare the servers for shutdown. Gonna be done pretty quickly. First entry though, Robin, he's doing his best with that scout. Gets just a flying scout headshot there.
Flight scoutsman.
Pashanoj now on the edge of pushing, but something holds him back. There's a feeling that someone is lurking around the corner. Forrester is gonna be throwing in some utility here, and teammates aren't gonna be joining him. They're actually gonna be hitting A, where there's only one player. So this fake has been working pretty decently.
Krat's position is perfect there on A. Look at, he's getting into bank. Spirak got a kill on B, so that's once again the situation that's going in favor of the T's. And Pashanoj is not going to see a player coming in towards connector, as the closed door is going to block it. But Fanatroka is waiting for it, and Pashanoj eventually gets it. Because Fanatroka is behind him again, Pashanoj gets the kill, and what is this? 20 seconds left into the round, Spirak goes down.
He has time actually to take this duel. This is not over yet. Fanatroka is on 60 HP. Krat finishes it off. 15 rounds.
And the biggest excitement of the series.
It was an exciting round. I mean, Pashanoj was trying to push there, and Fanatroka pushing from the other side, so that was some good team play going on. But unfortunately for them, Krat with the whole lurk around, I mean, it seemed like the T's had 6 different options how they wanted to finish the round, and all of them looked like 80% chance to win the round. But somehow this, what they went for in the end, was probably the worst. The CTs had some good crossfires, something they couldn't know, of course.
Yeah, the legit was called. The legit was a call,
yeah.
to go towards the A-bomb side. But Krat had a great position, but the CTs had a sandwich next to the connector from both sides. So yeah, that's what
you can't,
didn't really
it's
work.
just a small gamble. You have to gamble somewhere, and the CTs went for that gamble. Almost worked out. In the end, Krat coming from behind, getting 1 kill on Pashanoj.
With the last bullet, basically. And yeah. So 15-4.
I saw 2 ops coming out for the CT side. That's a good sign. If anything, they have real guns. Yeah. But I think there at least be 1 MP9 still on the server.
On? Pashanoj.
Probably Pashanoj.
He usually gets it. And yeah, that's about it. Could be possibly the last round of the whole tournament, as DreamEaters are currently on 15. And yeah, decent buy. Let's see if it works. We've seen some teams that had quite a success with 3 ops. And
Pashanoj on 8 HP, but survives. That's the most important part.
Yeah, they did get the opening at least.
Now, how do the T's approach this? They know there are 2 ops on the map. They already died to 1. They saw another one. Pashanoj just kind of oversteps his mark there and goes down. And now it's 4v4. And a bit more map control. We see how the map control looks for DreamEaters. They have one player Forrester here taking B short control because the CTs aren't really contesting that. And then the rest is focusing together, playing these angles towards A, a couple of smokes and flashes to isolate the long-range duels. And the CTs have been pushed back fully, and no need to wait around too long. They're going to be pushing towards B now, having all the players here. Forrester turning his back towards Robin, gives him a free kill. They know that another op is in play. Flashbang not effective. Yeah.
Click on the trigger, gets 2 kills there. Can he get more? Whoa. It's a nice no-scope here. And 1 more to find. He saw the gun barrel of Sviat, or did he? Sviat with a true nice there. Nice flick towards it, but not really being able to convert this clutch all the way. So round coming in for Team Unique, as the DreamEaters are, still 1 round away. Unique need 10 in a row to get this one back.
Yeah, they finally, look, when they had a goodbye, they won a round, so maybe they should have just forced even more, so that makes sense,
Yeah.
of course.
And 4-man boost coming in.
4-man boost, and I don't think anyone's gonna be sticking around there on Heaven for them to get a kill. Speed up. Now the train coming in. Oh, he spots a guy there. Spots another one, so they know at least 2 guys are on B. Spots him again. Oh, the boost is coming in. They're gonna get. No, they're not boosting.
And Dude says no. Not gonna boost your friend.
I'm just pushing.
Ooh, there it is. That was cheeky there by DreamEaters to open up the round. And yeah, I mean, they've got 4 pistols, so it doesn't really have to mean much. But yeah, was cool to see though.
Yeah, it's a good approach on these eco rounds when you have an open.
And he left the server. Tilted Spinner gets yet another one. And that's Robin leaving the team, maybe. Hope it doesn't, because he's a big prospect and this team looks promising. But yeah, they are trading it back into a 3v2 situation at least. And Andu goes down. And now Fanatroka, the sole survivor, needs to find 2 kills if he wants to push this back and maybe get Robin back on the server.
Like, bro, we won the round, come back. But Flash coming in, beautiful.
Almost gets that flick on Forrester. Fanatroka, will he be able to keep Unique
Another
in
nade.
the tournament?
Getting
55.
bombarded here on city spawn, Fanatroka. And the player just around the smoke there, he's gonna be catching him off. Forrester's clutching this off.
And there it is. We got our champions of the